What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? Crypto Airborne in the house, dropping you guys the latest and greatest cryptocurrency news and updates. Today is February 3rd, 2023. In today's video, we'll be doing a crypto market overview. Got some news, updates, look at the charts a little bit. We got the jobs report that came out earlier this morning. We got the results for that, and a couple other little things here and there that came out. If you guys think that's interesting, stick around, and I'll tell you all about it. All right, guys, hope you're all having a great day today. Smash that thumbs up button on your way in. Consider subscribing if you aren't. Turn on those bell notifications so you get notified as soon as I upload a video. Easiest thing you guys can do to help support my channel. This is just all part of my crypto journey. I'm documenting, and it's my passion. I just love looking at charts, learning about crypto, blockchain, technology, Web3, NFTs, all that type of stuff that I'm sure if you guys stumbled across this video, you either like that too, or you are interested in it, or you're just doing your own research like I like to preach in all of my videos, because that's pretty much all I've done my last couple of years that I've been into cryptocurrency. So let's just jump right into it. I'm going to try to keep this under 10 minutes. I always say that I usually go 15 or 20, but it is Friday, so happy Friday to you guys. I got to go out to Trader Joe's, Costco, all that type of stuff, do some shopping before, come home and eat some dinner. But let's just jump right into it. I'll quit blabbering on and on, but Bitcoin, let me just refresh this, is down about 1.91%. We're at about 23,343. ETH's down about 1.44%, sitting at $1,653. And Cardano down about 0.47%, sitting at 40 cents. Top gainers last 24 hours got Ren up about 21%, Illuvium up about 19.29%, and Magic up about 16.01%. Let's see. Top losers, Bluezell down about 15%, Parsec down about 14.6%, and 00 Token down about 8.55%, sitting at 17 cents. It is February 3rd. Happy Friday to you guys. Holidays we got going on today is Doggy Date Night. I don't have a dog, but I'm sure lots of you guys out there, it's Doggy Date Night. National Bubblegum Day. National Carrot Cake Day. I love carrot cake, one of my favorite cakes. I'm going to pick some up tonight at Trader Joe's if they have some, but ooh, I love it like with the raisins and stuff in it. Ooh, so good. National Golden Retriever Day. National Wear Red Day. Also for the military people out there, it's Remember Everyone Deployed, Red. National Women Physicians Day. And there's a whole bunch of other stuff going on. Bubblegum Day, Elmo's birthday, Give Kids a Smile, National Missing Persons Day. A whole bunch of different things going on today for February 3rd. All right, crypto bubbles for the top 100 the last day. Looks to be a little bit more sea of red with Hex leading the charts in the top 100 last 24 hours, up 16.8%. And Terra Classic up 12.8%. Interesting. Wonder why that's up. Thought that was a completely failed project. I stopped paying attention to that a while ago. All my favorites, all in the red. Not good, which doesn't really make sense because of the jobs report that came out today was actually pretty good. So we'll talk about that a little bit later. Fear and Greed Index, no change from yesterday, although it does update in about 3 hours and 33 minutes. Currently looking at a 60 greed. Total crypto market cap, we're still over 1 trillion, which is good to see, definitely good to see. We are kind of starting to form this rising wedge in the total crypto market cap, which historically is a bearish pattern, but we are kind of like right in the middle of this pattern. I wouldn't be surprised if we continued to downtrend. We got back to just about $1 trillion. We are far away from the Ichimoku cloud and a little bit overbought, heading back towards neutral territory on the RSI. DXY, though, we have a nice little pump for the first time for the DXY. Whenever the DXY is up, that's usually when crypto and traditional markets are down, and vice versa. So there was this descending triangle that was playing out, and it did kind of play out, but then obviously with the jobs report being positive coming out, the dollar pumped, but it kind of respected the TA with this trend line that I have right here, because this is kind of acting as a small resistance for the DXY in the short term, at least leading back to about November 2022, where I kind of plotted it here, and then we kind of hit this as a resistance here back in the 6th of January, and it looks like it kind of spiked up, and we're just up at around that 102.97 level, kind of just rejected off of it. But again, we are a little bit overbought here on the RSI, at least on the 4-hour, and we're starting to come back towards the Ichimoku cloud. So just keep an eye on the DXY. Again, whenever that's up, that's when crypto and traditional markets are down, like today. Stock market right now currently is down down 0.4%, Dow Jones, S&P, and NASDAQ. So again, with the jobs report that came out, we'll talk about that towards the end of the video, but it was looking good. It was looking good for the month of January. A lot of jobs created. Bitcoin dominance, though, we did see a nice little decline on that. So obviously, whenever the Bitcoin dominance is down, people are selling Bitcoin. That's usually when the altcoins start to rally a little bit. So we're looking at about a 43.69% for Bitcoin dominance, at least on the 4-hour charts. We are far away from the Ichimoku cloud and oversold for the Bitcoin dominance on the 4-hour chart. All right, so continuing to talk about Bitcoin. So we're coming up on this crucial point right now with the moving averages, the 50 to 200. There's golden crosses, death crosses. But the big one right now that a lot of people are talking about is the 200-day and the 50 weekly moving average death cross that could potentially happen. So it actually has never happened in the history of Bitcoin. We did come close here at the end of 2015, but it just never actually crossed. And we've been kind of like above and actually using it as like a nice support and resistance for quite some time, but we are coming back to that pivotal point where it's about to technically cross. So if the daily 50 to 200 intersection is called a death cross, the weekly equivalent would be considered the father of all crosses. So we have that going on. However, if that doesn't cross, but when we look at the daily, we have a golden cross potentially playing out. So this guy's saying that back in, this is right after the bull run of 2017, there's approximately 390 days to where we had a golden cross potentially happen. So we had a death cross here, at least on the daily. It started here, and then we had a downtrend ever since, and then we had a golden cross. 390 days played out. That's kind of like where we're at right now. So we had that golden cross, and we had a nice little run up, to whereas the last death cross that we had here, we've been pretty much in a downtrend, but now this moving average, the 50 moving average, is about to cross that 200 here on the daily. It's been 390 days, just like he shows back here, where we could have a nice run up. So you got the death cross on the weekly, you got the golden cross on the daily for Bitcoin, potentially all about to play out here in the next week or so, potentially. So you got that going on for Bitcoin, which is crazy to think about. Bitcoin currently at about 23,352. Again, we've been kind of just consolidating in this channel, and I do have this trend line here, which is kind of acting as a support line for Bitcoin, and we did, with the jobs report coming out today, we wicked down to it as a support. So who knows how much longer we're going to be going in this channel for, but again, keep an eye on that death cross and the golden cross for that to play out here potentially in the next week or so for a nice little move back to the upside, or for the bears going back down to the downside. So there you have it for Bitcoin. All right, so the big news today is the job report. It came out and it showed an increase of 517,000 jobs, crushing its estimates as unemployment rate hits a 53-year low. Absolutely insane. So apparently the estimate was about 187,000 jobs, but they absolutely crushed it with 517,000. Unemployment rate also fell to 3.4% versus the estimate of 3.6%, which is the lowest jobless level since May of 1969. They also added leisure and hospitality jobs, about 128,000. All sectors. Other significant gainers were professional business services, about 82,000. Government, about 74,000 jobs. And healthcare, 58,000 jobs. So those are kind of the key points for the jobs report today. And the markets just kind of really didn't know how to react. It was kind of all over the place. Even with such positive news, you would think that the markets would rally. But again, came as a big surprise. So people just kind of dumped off, and it is a lot of speculation. People are saying, it was too good to be true. Markets were mixed through the major averages. They were mixed around midday earlier today. Some of the people saying that, Jerome Powell in his speech the other day noted that the labor market remained extremely tight and is still out of balance. So it kind of contradicts what Jerome Powell said the other day, how the markets were tight and out of balance, but then the job report came out today and it was extremely positive. So maybe people are thinking that, hey, what's going to happen in March when they have the next FOMC meeting is that, here it is, traders increased their bets that the Fed would approve a 0.25 percentage point interest rate hike at its March meeting, with the probability rising to 94.5%. They're also expecting now another increase in May or June that would bring the central bank's benchmark funds target to about 5 to 5.25%. So, again, it's kind of like Jerome Powell didn't expect this. The markets were like, what? Jerome Powell just said this the other day, but the report came out. So now it just sounds too good to be true type of thing. So they're just going to think that, hey, maybe we just might as well sell off, thinking that it's going to keep continuing. They're going to keep, hiking those interest rates come March and in the future. So you have that going on there. So that was the big news for today. A couple other things came out today, not really crypto related, but, crypto Twitter is huge. But Elon Musk said today they're going to start sharing ad revenue with creditors for ads that appear in their reply threads. And it only accounts to people that are a part of the Twitter Blue Verified, so that $11 a month, which I'm technically not, I don't pay for that yet. I mean, pending the details, there's no details about this. This is pretty big. So YouTube Shorts just launched ad revenue for their platform. Twitter is about to have ad revenue on this platform as long as you are a part of the Twitter Blue, which I'm thinking about getting. A lot of the people out there said, oh, this is big. I think Mr. Beast said something. Whoa. Huge win. Excited to see how gaming content evolves on Twitter with this update. Super cool. So seemed pretty positive overall for Twitter and monetization and to be a content creator for someone like me. All right, last but not least, did you guys hear about the Chinese spy balloon? I think it was like over Montana, or it's been floating around for a while. I thought this was kind of funny from the Babylon Bee. Biden says he'll shoot down the Chinese spy balloon as soon as he's done letting it spy. Absolutely, it's hilarious. It's like they're just talking about it, letting it happen, letting them continue to real time send whatever images. I guess there's a bunch of nuclear silos out in Montana and whatnot, but with all the technology, you would think that they would already have satellites and whatnot, but I guess this is like a low budget thing they did, and it's causing a lot of hype in the media. Who knows, this could be propaganda. If you guys follow me, all about, I'm into the conspiracy stuff and all that, but I thought this was pretty funny, kind of end the video on. So that's going to do it for me, guys. Don't forget to smash that thumbs up button on your way out. Consider subscribing if you aren't. Turn on the bell notifications to get notified as soon as I upload a video. I try to keep it under 10 minutes. 12 minutes, I'll take that. That's a little bit better than my videos that I usually put out between 15 and 25 minutes. So, go check me out on Twitter. Go check me out on TikTok, Crypto Airborne. Just search for me. And, I'm going to let that be. And let me switch back here real quick. And hopefully you guys have a great rest of your Friday night. I don't know what I'm going to do tonight, if I'm going to do kind of like a hangout, but I'll play it by ear. Like I said, I got to go run out to Trader Joe's and Costco with the family and then see how I feel after that one. So hopefully you guys enjoy the rest of your day and your weekend, and stay safe out there. Crypto Airborne.